Lucky one to join in the bush. But here tidying up this debris shelter that I'm going to be staying in this week. And I'm somewhat sitting underneath it right now because I'm trying to avoid the acorns. They are just dropping like crazy. So let's see who comes in first. Let me brace this up somewhat. Okay. Okay. That's very strange Wi-Fi here, if there's any. So I don't know if anyone's. Hey Jordan, how you doing, man? Jordan's the first one in. How are you, Jordan? I think this is the first time I've seen you. Yeah, what area are you in, Jordan? Yeah, I'm sitting underneath this debris shelter, because I'm trying to avoid all of these acorns. Look at all these acorns that are just dropping. Acorns all around me. Okay, hello again, Jordan. Yeah, I hope you're not getting disconnected like I am. But yeah, man, I just came out here to do some practicing, man. I built this lean-to debris shelter maybe 2 months ago, and it's been holding up through rain and storms and so forth. But what I did today was come out here to just patch it up. With a debris shelter, you have to maintain it. You have to come and do maintenance to it, which is throwing more debris and more greenery on it. Um, to and trying to keep it when it's compressed. You want to keep it at least 4 inches thick. So I came out here today to do that, and then I did a lot of sawing. Um, I used this saw today. It's really big. Hey, Janet Outdoors, how you doing? Thanks for dropping in. I definitely appreciate it. I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm trying to stay. Yeah, thanks. I'm trying to stay out here and do a live, but the internet keeps going in and out. But you know, hey, hello there. Can go stick Nomad. How are you? Love the patience you have for learning. Yeah, but it's fun. That's fun. So, it's not something that you learn in 1 or 2 years. I think I've been doing it now, maybe going on, maybe just about 3 years. Let me see, 22. Yeah, about 3 years, going on 4 years. Maybe I want to say at least. I want to say at least out here today just to put more debris on the back of it and so forth. Because I'm gonna come out here this week and spend the night in it. And so I cut a lot of wood. I have a huge pile of wood. And you know what they say, when you think you have enough wood, go and get more. Hey, Arlene Gomez, how are you doing? She Devil Adventures, how you doing? I definitely appreciate you guys coming in. Hit that thumbs up. I definitely appreciate it. I came out here today and I did a lot of chopping with this kukri. Well, not a lot of chopping, but this is a lot of chopping, but this is a, let's see, it's made by Condor Heavy Duty Kukri Knife. and this thing chops well. Hey, Cherokee, how you doing, man? What's up? What's up? How are you? I'm doing good. Yeah, but I used this today, uh, because I wanted to practice with every tool that I brought with me today. So I practiced with this tool today, did some chopping, and again, I did most of my sawing with this gigantic 24-inch uh, Agawa saw. Hey, Vester, how you doing, man? Yeah, with this saw, and I used this marbles axe. I did some splitting with this today, but yeah, I brought these tools because I wanted to practice with them. I did not make any feather sticks today. I do have a Scandinavian grind knife with me. It's called the Condor Wayfinder, but I didn't bring it with me because, um, I have a lot of dry wood here, and there's a lot of tinder, and cam is not working right. Okay, camera's not working right. You see, you see it on the rewind. Okay, yeah, camera's not working right. If we say okay, yeah, I think in this location, it's really hard. It keeps kicking me out and back on. So, and I'm trying to stay up underneath this somewhat because I don't want any of the acorns to hit me. So, and I know if I go all the way under here, I'll probably lose the connection. Let's see, am I still connected? Okay, Orlando Prepper. I'm doing fine, man. How are you doing down there in Florida? I hope all's well. Yeah, guys, you get a chance, check out the Orlando Prepper, man. He has a very good channel, especially if you're interested in ham radio. That's something I've really got to pick up on. But yeah, uh, yeah, I can imagine. Being down there in the south is pretty hot. It's pretty warm here. Yeah, you're more than welcome, Orlando. But yeah, it's pretty warm here. But wood. I'm gonna see if I can show you this wood I've gotten, and I'm gonna try not. Okay, yeah, me. I'm gonna see if I can flip this to show you. I don't think I can. That's the amount of wood I have right now, and that's the fire is almost out. But yeah. So when I come out here next week, I'm gonna get this amount of wood again because guys, once you get cold, that wood seems like it burns even faster. So it's just a matter of really, really being prepared. So when I come out here next week, your signal is buffering. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you know what? This is okay. Ghost Link, Auto Prepper, Bester, Janet Outdoors. Yeah. Um, I don't, again, I apologize for the signal buffering. But where I am now, every time I come to this location, there with the Wi-Fi, as soon as you hit the highway, everything becomes normal again. Yeah, yeah, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Like I said, I just wanted to come out and get some practice in with the tools. Um, I have a little fence on the side of me. You see, okay, okay, good. Yeah, I have a little fence on the side of me, and I may do some tidying up with that. I brought some jute twine. I may add some more. I don't want to move my phone right now, otherwise I would show you. Um, but it's on some previous videos. But I'm going to probably once I come back out here Wednesday or Thursday, I'm going to add some more. I forgot I don't know what they're called in between the fence latings or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm going to add that in the fence. But yeah, I came out here just I wanted to do some practicing. But yeah, the majority of basically what I did. So when I came in today, the first thing that I did, I have a rake made from Mother Nature, and I just pulled up more leaves. Lattice. Okay, lattice. That's what it is. Thank you, Nomad. Yeah, I'm going to add some more lattice to the fence. So, but when I first came out here today, um, hope to see. Okay, all right, Vesta. Um, when I first came out here today, the first thing I did was gather up some more debris and put it on the back of this shelter to cover up any light that's coming in, because I think this has been up here about 2 months. And the thing about a debris shelter, you have to maintain it. You have to come out and do maintenance to it, because of the weather and so forth. So I came out to do that, and then I'm preparing for this overnighter. And again, I know how quickly and how fast wood burns, especially when you have all those hot coals. So I have a lot of wood here, and when I come in during the week, I'm going to get that same amount of wood or more, so I won't have to do as much work. I can come out here and just relax. I'll definitely be underneath. If you guys can see, that's I'm at the very head. If you can see in there, this is the very head up in here. So I want to get, and it's pretty cool up under here. So if they are xed over each other, it's lattice. Okay, if they are vertically, they are balusters. Okay, okay. I think they're going to be lattice. Yeah, I think they're going to be lattice. Yeah, thank you, Cherokee. Yeah, this is my little. I built this some time ago, and again, what I did, I put more debris on the back there. So, and then I'm gonna have a fire right out here. Now, the thing about the fire, I'm gonna have. It's not gonna be able to be a very long or wide fire, because the fire is going to be in between two fences, and of course that's dry wood with jute twine. So, so I don't want embers flying everywhere. And I'm even thinking about, to make a windbreak behind it. Um, just because I really want to be careful, because again, I have the fence on both sides. And again, that's a dry wood and jute twine. And you can use jute twine as tinder. So I'll keep the fire relatively small, but I will keep it going all night when I come out here. So while, and I made this one just so when I go in and out, as you can see, I won't be bumping my head when I go in and out of it. But it's pretty cool up under here now. So yeah, it's going to be fun. But yeah, I'm just sitting here now because the acorns, man, these things, I don't know. Here's one, another one. Man, they're dropping like golf balls. And they sound kind of eerie when they land. But I don't want to get hit by one, so that's why I'm sitting. At least the this beam will break that action. Just hopefully none of them hit my phone. But yeah, man, I really enjoyed using this kukri today. I haven't used this kukri in a while, but this is like, it has a 10-inch cutting edge, and I don't remember I think this is, I don't remember the material of the handle. It has 3 pins. It's made by Condor. This was designed by Joe Flowers. But let me see. Fallen trees that pull the stumps up with them make great starting points for making shelter if you are low on. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I've never done one like that. But yeah, if the only thing I did was take a, tr- a cut a dead wood tree down, and I put it between a V up here. Let me see. There's a V, and but it did take a lot of time. I'm never going to take it down. Since it's all natural. Jute twine is natural, so only thing I'm going to do is add on to it. But yeah, but back to this kukri. This kukri, is the exact same kukri that Alan Kay used in 2015 when he won alone. This is the kukri that he used, but he also designed a kukri himself, known as the Expedition kukri. And I've had that one not over a year, but I hadn't used this in a while. And like I said, if you don't have a hatchet or an axe, uh, let me see, it's like a half ready made shelter. Yeah, yeah, making a lean to debris shelter, and you already have you can bend the limbs over. I did that with I can't remember the name of the guy, but when I was at Georgia Bushcraft, there was a team. We all got together and we made a super shelter just by bending some of the limbs over and a piece of mylar and some plastic. And that was pretty cool. There, one thing about that, when we got inside that super shelter, it was super warm. Yeah, granted, this was I think this was in April, I believe, but it was really, really warm. But yeah, the debris shelter, it's something different, other than the tarp, But but anyway, yeah, Alan Kay, he designed his own kukri after a loan. But yeah, this kukri, man, I really do like it. I did some, again, I was trying to use all of my tools today, the kukri, the saw, uh the axe, the shovel, and this shovel, it even has let me see. It's like the shovel even has a compass, and it also has in it. Um, let's see. It has some matches. It comes with matches, and there's a some nails and some fishing equipment in here. But yeah, this just goes back in here, and the matches. And again, it has a compass, but I have a compass with me. But the thing about this, it has um it has a hammer for tent pegs or whatever. It has a wrench. It has a bottle opener, and it also has a saw right here. And it says this side here is a machete edge, and then here is a nail puller, and then you just have the edge for digging. So I brought this out today. I've used it a few times, but since I wasn't going to make a huge fire pit, I decided to bring this out. I like it because it's sturdy, no moving parts. But and the saw portion works pretty good when I went to cut some roots today when making the fire pit. So that was pretty good. But yeah, man, I'm just a firm believer. Just come out here and practice, man. Enjoy Mother Nature. And with this, I'm gonna disassemble this because I don't want to accidentally put my hand on it. Just fold it in. And yeah, I feel a lot more comfortable knowing that I'm not going to accidentally put my hand on the blade, on the saw portion. Did you guys hear that acorn fall? That was loud. But yeah, I just, like I said, I tried to get out in the bush once a week, or do something pertaining to the bush, because just trying to learn more and more. Hey, Pilgrim, how you doing, man? Thanks for dropping in. I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, just trying to learn more and more about self-reliance. I mean, going out into the bush, um, it's really relaxing. At least it is for me. I mean, if I could stay here tonight, I'd be perfect, But I won't be able to stay unless it's Wednesday night or Thursday night. So one of those 2 nights I want, because I haven't had a chance to really enjoy the shelter. I haven't had a chance to come out here and stay. But the good thing about it, when I come out here Wednesday or Thursday and stay here all night, the next morning I can just stay right here and squirrel hunt. Because squirrel hunting season is in, so I can stay right here. Early in the morning when the squirrels start barking, I may not have to go anywhere. So yeah, yeah, but yeah, guys, there's some great channels here too. Yeah, Janet Outdoors, man, I like watching her channel, man. It's pretty cool to see a woman go out by themselves, and camp by themselves, and you know, I think she's run into some times where she had to abandon the camp, but that abandoning, when you have to abandon, that's a smart thing to do, because that's how a lot of people get in trouble, uh, or get put into a survival situation. They don't take the weather serious. So when the weather is serious and you have an opportunity to discontinue your camp, that's the smart thing to do, because you don't want to get put into a survival situation, uh, trying to prove anything to anyone. But yeah, I've never had to abandon, because I've never been out in really heavy rain. It seems like it always rains the day before I plan on coming out here, or the day after. I've never been here in the rain. But yeah, you're welcome, Janet. Yeah, guys, seriously, check out her channel. Now she has the bike, and that's giving me an idea. It's like, I wonder if I can load my bike up with my 50-pound rucksack and ride it 22 miles here, which I know I can, but I don't want to do it on the highway. I don't even think they would allow. There's no bike lanes on the highway, but that's another form of exercise. The riding the bike. I used to ride a bike a lot, but I don't ride it nearly as much as I used to. But that seems like something that would be pretty interesting. Just find a way to put all my gear on the bike and ride it out here. That would be pretty cool, I think. But yeah, and I still have to go to this area to do a water sourcing demonstration. Looking forward to that, because I mean, there's the mini Sawyer, there's the life straw, there's the grill, there's you can just boil the water, you can filter it. There's the aqua tablets. There's so many different ways to purify your water. Um, you know, you can even use bleach, a few drops of bleach, and you also can use iodine as well. So I don't know. Like I said, the more I bushcraft, there's more to learn, which is expected. And again, it's all fun. It's hard work cycling, but it all can be done at the moment, so I can still do my camping. Yeah, that adds another feature to it. Having your bike cam now working better. Okay, good. I'm glad. Yeah, Cherokee. Yeah, so I hope that fence is coming along well, man. That's a lot of work, man, for that development. Lots of work. But hey, it'll get done. But yeah, that's what I even thought about, man. I'm even thinking about putting a gate on the front on here, but I don't know. I don't know if that's really bushcrafted, putting a gate on the fence. I don't know. But I'll see. He finished it today? Okay, cool. He finished it today. That's good. Yeah, yeah, that's good. But yeah, I'm just, I fix. When I made the fire. Anytime I make a fire, I'm practicing, and I made my fire today again with flint. I mean, with flint and steel, and I used cedar bark. I made a tinder bundle and made some char cloth. As a matter of fact, I have char cloth right here that I made. Let me get it. I was letting it cool.
Hello,
Let me just. Yeah, I was letting the char cloth cool down. Uh, but here it is. Let's see. Yeah, I made some char cloths today. As yeah, this came out pretty good. As you use it, you always want to make some more. But this is the char cloth. This is the second batch I made today. Uh, where is it? Oh man, everything is so far away, and I don't want to get up and disturb the camera. I mean, just disturb the phone. Looks like good. Yeah, it is. It's pretty good. Um, and this is the striker that I used today, and this is the flint that I used today. So, and I have some char cloth in here. I'm gonna put all of it together. So put it all in here, and so I'm gonna put the steel in here with the try to keep things together. Hey Paul, how you doing? Mark, how are you doing? Thanks for joining, guys. I definitely appreciate it. How you been doing, Paul? I hope all's well. Yeah, I'm putting my flint back in this little case here. Keep this all together. So I have my flint and my char cloth here with the striker, my flint here, and oh, now I'm finding out I have more char cloth that I made earlier. So I'm going to put it in here. Yeah, I have quite a bit of char cloth now, which means I'm going to have to go. Let me see. I haven't ridden a bike or on many. How? Oh, you have? Yeah. Well, I mean that's really interesting. Get on that bike and ride here. I mean, I'm sure I could find some back roads, but yeah. See, that's what I mean by bushcrafting. There's just more and more to explore. But yeah, so this is my kit here for flint and steel, char cloth, flint and steel, and then I'll just fold it up, keep it in here. But yeah, so but guys, one thing I haven't done. Let's see, I'm good, but good. Been busy at work recently as colleagues take leave. Yeah, well, you know what the thing is, being busy at work is a good thing. It makes the time go by faster, but it's good to be working. That's for sure. That's for sure. But forgot what I was getting ready to say. I was talking about the charcoal. Oh, one thing that I haven't done, and that is the bow drill. And the reason why I have a bow drill set at home where you can actually practice doing that. But I keep thinking, am I going to come out into the bush and ever really have to make a fire using a bow drill? I won't have to. I guess I've gotten so comfortable using the ferrocerium rod, the magnesium bar, trying to get things done before the winter temperatures and winter cause winter calls here in Southwest Pennsylvania. We try to have everything done by mid-October for the first snow and oh yeah, first snow and free around October 20th through November 13th. Yeah, I bet you guys do, man. Yeah. Hey, Marilyn, how are you doing? From Seguin, Texas. It's good to see you. Yeah, I was in Texas not long ago. Um, I guess you guys know that Texas is my home, San Antonio, Texas, and I get there as much as I can. But one thing about it, it is very, very hot. It is so hot. I mean, it is so hot that it hurts. But then getting back to Virginia, the weather it's hot here, but it's not as hot as it is in San Antonio, Texas. But San Antonio, Texas is a very, very nice city. It's really booming with the real estate. I mean, so many people are moving to Texas. The only thing about Texas, I would say, is that the property taxes are astronomical, especially if you don't homestead there. The property taxes are really, really astronomical. But yeah, it's home. It's fun. It's always good to go down there and just chill out for a while. But it's difficult bushcrafting, because they have a lot of different laws and so forth. But nevertheless, you can still bushcraft there. So, but anyway, back to the bow drill. I do have a bow drill set, and I just kept saying, honestly, I kept saying it's impractical. I'm not going to go out into the bush and ever have to make a fire by bow drill. But it's not a matter of have to. It's if you ever get stranded for whatever reason and in the woods, you know how to choose the wood. You know how to make the. I've used the bow drill. Let me see what happened to say. I've used the bow drill. Do know how to do it, but I don't feel I would ever use it. Yeah, big and ferro rod are easy and cheap. Yep. Hey, Big Joe, how are you doing, man? From Eastern New Mexico. Hey, thanks, man. I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, here in New Mexico is a beautiful place as well. Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and learn how. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and learn how to do it, just because. And also, I don't know if you guys are familiar. Well, I'm sure you guys heard about the hand drill, where you just this is the method that you use: the hand drill, the bow drill, and there's also something called a plow drill. It's where you just have a piece of wood. Okay, coming. Okay, from UK. Coming at you from UK. All right, Mark Adventures from UK. I definitely appreciate it. But if you have a plow drill, basically this is a piece of wood, and you're taking like a stick or something, and you're just going back and forth to create some friction until you get an ember. So, that's pretty interesting. I've seen people do it on YouTube, but I don't know. But I'm just gonna have to one day just decide, hey, go ahead and make the bow drill and just do it. So yeah, but that's the one that. But yeah, the ferrocerium rod is really, really easy. And I was going through stuff. I had this ferrocerium rod that has magnesium on it. It has a ferro rod, and the wood is fat wood. And I did a little demonstration. I think I did. Yeah, I did it this past week. Made a fire with it. But wow, man, things are loud. People are riding their horses, and then they're put them in the trailer or something like that, which is pretty loud. But this area that I'm on, it's really, really nice. As a matter of fact, when I came in this morning, at the what did it call the kiosk, I was reading something, and I found out we have an early deer season this year, and I saw the game warden go down the road, and I was still getting my stuff together and everything, and then he came back and he came in. I knew he was going to ask me for my license, but even to come on these properties here in Virginia, the wildlife management area, you have to have a fishing license or a hunting license or you have to pay a big fee, a huge fee of $2. So, $2. But I have my fishing license that forever. I have my fishing license. I haven't got my hunting license yet because, well, I'm going to get them because in October there is some early hunting. But I usually don't start hunting until for deer. I usually don't start hunting until sometime in November. Uh, I'm well glad to be here. Hope you and all y'all who are watching are doing well. Yeah, we are. Thanks, Big Joe. We definitely appreciate it. Yeah, but yeah. So I'm gonna try to do some early hunting. This message, well, it says some message here for review. I don't know which one, but uh, yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to do some early hunting and some fishing as well. Um, I've done some fishing, but nothing really to write home to mom about. But I have a friend. I two friends. I'm trying to do like a little bass tournament, basically saying, okay, within 3 hours, whoever catch the most bass, the most cumulative weight, within 2 hours, will win this prize. And it would just be three of us. So, USA to UK, at you. Okay. Yeah. Buckeyed Bushcraft. How are you doing, man? I hope all's well with you. Hey, that's another great channel right there. Buckeyed Bushcraft. As a matter of fact, he's an instructor. So I catch his channel any chance I can. But yeah, he's done some extensive bushcrafting. So guys, if you get a chance, check out the Buckeyed Bushcraft. He is really good. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Also, he's really good with I believe he does HVAC work as well. So speaking of HVAC, yeah, it's time for me to get another something about a capacitor. My capacitor went out on my air condition, but I don't need an air condition right now, but I will next June, I guess. Maybe by May or June I'll need one. So I'll get it repaired then. But no, I mean at night it gets real cool. So I really don't have a need for an air conditioner right now. But yeah, so yeah, he does HVAC work as well. So but yeah, I can feel the temperature going down there. It really feels like just perfect right now. Gosh, you guys, did you hear the acorns are dropping? I better stay further under here because I do not want to get hit by one of those acorns. I mean, when they hit, I mean they're louder than hell when it's coming down. But so this tells, I don't know. I guess the deer, squirrels, they have a lot to eat. But like I said, when I come out here to do an overnighter and early in the morning, about 6, where as soon as the hunting time starts, I hope I don't have to go very far just to get some squirrels. Because I do know people that eat squirrels, and so I'll just take the squirrels to them, clean them, and take the field dress the squirrel, and then take it to them. But yeah, you're more than welcome, Buckeye. More than welcome. One of these days, I'm really hoping to get take a class from him or Corporal's Corner. I mean, they have some very very good information, and the thing I like about both of them is that they are experienced. They have what they say, they have done, and that's what I like about them. They will give examples of things that they have done, and they know them well. So yeah, that's one thing I like about Buckeye Bushcraft and Corporal's Corner, and they work well together. So hopefully one of these days I can get to Ohio and take one of those classes. But I don't know. My next big event will be the Georgia Bushcraft, November 7th through the 9th. That's a really, really great meetup. If anyone is interested in about wilderness camping, anything, that's the place to be. I mean, they have slingshot courses, bow drill courses, first, of course, first aid, axe courses, kukri knives, uh, flint. I mean, flint napping. I mean, you name it, and it's there. And then there are a lot. There have been some people that are actually there who have been on alone. I think it was Zach Brown. He's been there. Carly Fairchild. She was there. Greg Ovens was there. Joe Flowers has been there, so you get to meet a lot of people who has a lot of experience. Blackie Thomas was there, Sensible Prepper was there, on three, Jason on from on three, he was there. Lot of guys, lot of people were there. I don't know if you guys know. There's a lady named Wendy Mama. She was there. She does boondocking, and so yeah, you learn a lot. I mean, there's classes on water purification, bees and honey, all of that is real good. Yep, agree, Big Joe. Don't forget about some grits and or cornbread as well. Okay, yeah, but mustard greens and mashed potatoes. Yeah, yeah. I just had some ramen noodles and a salad today. That's all I had. It's like if I'm going to make a fire, if I'm going to practice my firecraft, I'm going to cook something. Jess Outdoors, how are you doing? Hey, Jess Outdoors is another great channel. She does pottery, and again, it amazes me when I see a lady go out into the bush and stay by themselves. It amazes me. But she, yeah, I think I want to say Australia. I'm not sure. But yeah, she's another great channel, Just Outdoors. So, guys, if you get a chance, go over there and check her channel out as well. You would definitely enjoy it. Definitely, that is for sure. Um, but yeah, I see all these things that the other content creators do, and that's why I say the list of bushcrafting, it gets longer and longer and longer and longer. But yeah, oh, it's Scotland. Is she from Scotland? Okay, Scotland. How are you? Okay, yeah, but yeah, that's a great channel. Like I said, her channel, and Janet Outdoors. Those are two ladies that I really enjoy watching. I really, and there's another lady. Her name is Shalise. She does. She makes fat wood. Oh man, that's another great channel as well. So, but yeah, there are some lady channels that are really good. And again, I like these channels because these individuals have actually done exactly what they say. And so I'm always learning something from them. Yeah, but yeah, one of these, I don't know, one of these days I don't know, maybe Joe Flowers, he always has a trip that goes out of the country for like 30 days. I forgot, I don't know the name of it, the area that he goes to, but he goes there every year, at least for 30 days. So one of these days I'll get over there, but it just seems like the time goes so fast. It's like I can't believe like this is September already. September, October, November, December. Then we start all over again, in 2026. But the time goes by so fast. But yeah, man, I better step in it with all these acorns dropping. Goodness. I've never seen this many acorns drop. But yeah, it's relaxing out here. I really wish I could stay here longer, but I'll just wait until Wednesday or Thursday. Like I said, I would love to harvest some more wood before I go, which I might. Because the last overnighter I did, when dawn came, I was on my very last piece of wood. And I was for sure I had enough, but it always seems like that, the more wood I have, the more that I burn. But yeah, I have a pretty nice stack here. But I'm going to get some more. Just the reason I'm going to get more is because then I get to use my cutting tools again, and that's what I like. But yeah, guys, I'm telling you, man, this man, this kukris are like my favorite cutting tool. I think I have. Let me see. I have my first kukri was a Bud K, and it performs well. Bud K. I have another one that I picked up from what's the name of that store? Not Harbor Freight. It's a big box store. I picked it up. That kukri. I have this kukri. Then I have the Expedition kukri. I have the Becker BK21, which is awesome. And then I have the Condor King kukri machete, which is a kukri. But I just like kukris. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's one like Paul. Paul, you have one. Um, Let me see. What's the collect some and make some flour out of it. Um, it does make an excellent and interesting flour for bread and I was thinking about that as far as so now let me ask you something. These acorns right here, you see they have some yellow on them as well. I have to let them just sit and become totally brown. I cut between 30 to 50 rounds for, oh wow, 30 to 50 rounds for 10 hours a night. How long it lasts would depend on the condition of the wood and on the tan and hides. Okay. Yeah. Make sure to leach the acorns beforehand because they are high in tannins. You can save the water and use it to tan animal hides. Okay. You have to leach them too, as they contain a poison, then dry. Okay, roast them in the oven, slow heat, to dry them, and then okay. But yeah, so because I was thinking about that, it's like maybe I should take them home and just let them sit. But I don't know. Maybe I will. There are so many around here, so many. I mean, they're just dropping, dropping, dropping. So that's why I'm trying to stay underneath here. At least this will block them if they hit me, but it won't protect my phone. But yeah, this is I mean, guys, bushcrafting is cool. Man, it's about the coolest thing I've ever done. I used to do a lot of swimming, a lot of bike riding, and all the hunting. I still hunt, fishing, but I think bushcrafting is like the coolest of them all. And after that, I would say fishing. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. Say somebody roast them in the oven over slow heat. Roast it. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take some home with me, and I won't do anything with them tonight. But I really need to read up on. I have actually eaten acorns though, and they were good. But these are like freshly dropped. So agreed, Mark. I was going to get into a long replay on how it's all done. Okay. Free food, brother. Okay, supply from nature. Yeah. So I wonder what happened if I take my multi tool. I'm just curious. Will it let's see what. Okay. Now, is this edible right now? Back in the day, we learned field craft lessons in the service. Okay. Yeah, yeah, guys. Is this edible? Okay, do not eat raw. Okay. Yeah, so it would have to be cooked, but I was really, really curious. I just took some food away from a squirrel. Oh my goodness. Nope. But I mean, the squirrels are gonna have a good time here with all these acorns. And I think there's wow. Did you hear that? I mean, it sounds like someone's dropping a baseball. Man, I better stay here. I don't know. I mean, this. I'm lucky that none of them have hit my camera on my phone so far. Very bitter due to tannins and will give you a tummy ache. Thanks, Jess. Yeah, guys. And you know what? That's another thing. Jess is very good at foraging. I know, like right now out here, there's pine. I can make pine needle tea because I can identify the pine really well. But Jess, I mean, she's had some really, really good videos on foraging. But I don't know. I've done some foraging classes. They were only like maybe 45 minutes though, and I have books on plants and so forth. But I guess that's a class that you just have to really focus on and be with someone to really learn how to do foraging. It won't kill you, but but won't do you good. Yeah. I guess if I was in a dire emergency, but nah, cause I always bring food. It's just like I always cook, and I still have food left over because I always bring food at least for another day. Even though I'm coming out for one day, I bring food for 2 days, just in case. And I'm not far from a vehicle, 150 yards, football field and a half. So I'm not far from a car anyway. But I'm not. I brought in. Let me see. I brought in a 32 ounce canteen, a 28 ounce canteen, and whatever this is. And if I really had to, I could go to my car and get more water. I have water in my car because where I am now, water is at a distance. I would probably have to go about, I don't know, maybe 700, 800 yards to get water. If anything, always have a cup of rice, okay, and 2 broth cubes with you. Okay, cool. A cup of rice, and I have lots of rice at home. Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was because yeah, all you have to do is boil the water, got the rice, the broth, and you're good to go. Thanks, man. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. Yeah, guys. So, but yeah, these are all the great things. I mean, that's why it's just so much fun. Um, One of these days, like I said, I'm in Northern Virginia, and I do all my bushcrafting basically by myself. And then everything's on you, especially when you're by yourself all night. The hardest thing for me to do is sleep, because if I sleep, I miss the enjoyment of the fire. But it's hard staying up all the time. I mean, I think last time I was out, I fell asleep and I slept for about maybe an hour, and I woke up and my fire is like really, 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 really low. But got up, threw some wood on it, the flames came right back. But yeah, that's the thing is I just like watching the fire at night. So it's really hard for me to get sleep. To me, that's what it's all about. Bushcrafting. You prepare all day, so I'm prepared at night. That's why I gather. If I gather all of this wood, I want to see the wood burn. I guess it's like we're like people like fireworks. So, uh, so true, Mark. For what at least that you have a starch and a salt from the cube, yeah, and a good base for stone soup. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. I have a lot of rice at home, and I have the cubes, so forth. As a matter of fact, that might be my next dinner next time when I come out. Because today I just had ramen noodles and a salad. That was about it. So, but yeah, I don't know, man. I hate to get up from here because trying to, hoping that, an acorn hasn't dropped on me, and I don't know soon as I say that, another one drops right over there. Um, I haven't gotten hit by any of them, but the way they sound, you don't want to be get hit. But I don't think, I don't know, can this do a lot of damage? Practice hard, play easy. Yeah, but yeah, like I say, man, when I come out here, I mean, this may sound strange, but it's like, okay, I'm already thinking, okay, when I come out during the week and I'm doing, which tools am I going to bring? I already know I'm definitely going to bring this for sure because I'm going to cut some more wood. But I'm going to bring a kukri. I'm not going to bring this kukri since I had this one. I'm probably going to bring, okay, which one? Which one? I haven't used the Butt K in a while. I haven't used the Becker BK21 in a while. I don't know. I'll bring a kukri with me. And then let's see. I'll bring a different axe with me. I don't like. I like to bring different tools each week. So I think what I'm going to do is bring the axe that I just rehung. Yeah, guys, I just rehung a bearded axe, and it was a great experience. The only thing I did, I think I took too much wood off, but I did the what is it? The wedge, the wooden wedge, and the metal barrel. It spread the wood back out. Or maybe what I think I'll do with that axe before I bring it out, I have some wood in my garage. I'll just split it and see to make sure that the head does not come loose. But if that head, I doubt if it comes loose. I really doubt it. But if it does, I'm already keeping my eyes open for an ash tree. I want to make a handle out of ash or American hickory, but I'm really looking for some ash because that's really some hardwood. And this one is hickory. And see the thing I like, look at the grain. That's really really vertical. But I believe it was Mr. Old Clunker said it's about the density of the wood. But yeah, I'm already thinking about what am I going to bring next week. So, well, not next week. Today is Sunday, so it's this week. Yeah, I got to get out. And the thing about it is, it's really good to do overnighters because, again, it's all on you. But I'm going to see if I can get a couple of more guys to come out with me. Maple, okay, it will work as well. Maple, okay. You can also use ash to make long bows. Okay. So maple or ash or American hickory. Okay. I did a video I think last year about making your own MREs or ration packs. Oh, I'm gonna check that out, Mark. Yeah, but I'm glad that you mentioned about the rice. Man, that's like the number one thing, rice and the cubes. And I have stacks of that. So yeah, instead of I mean, I didn't even I today I didn't even it's like I'll just take some ramen noodles because I got everything together last night and then I slept longer than I wanted to and it's like, man, I was supposed to be up at 6 o'clock. I was supposed to be up at 6 o'clock. I didn't get up to like close close to 8 o'clock. But the thing is just I stay up so late. You start one thing and it just goes. But yeah, as far let me see, locust as far as for how the wood grain twists itself, it is very hard wood to break and burns hot as well. Locust, really? Wow. Yeah, guys, I just have this thing now. I'm gonna go to some yard sales and look for some axe heads. But I want American steel, and just hang some axes. Wow, now that was close. That was close, man. These things, I don't know. Well, I think it's giving me a sign that I've been on here an hour. So anyway, guys, hey, it's been fun. I definitely appreciate it. And guys, again, go check out Buckeye Bushcraft, Janet Outdoors, Jess Outdoors, Mark Adventures, uh, Orlando Prepper, Corporal's Corner, um, all the channels, man. Just go check them out. Um, have a great day, everyone. I will see you guys on the next video, which I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I can get out here and do an overnighter Wednesday or Thursday. All right, guys. Hey, hit the like button, leave a comment, share it, and subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate it. Stay safe, everyone. See you on the next video. Take care.